Jesus looked at his disciples and his mother, and he said, "Behold your mother. Behold your son." We became daughters and sons of Mary, and Jesus became our brother. We have heard, after looking at his disciples and his mother, Jesus said, "I thirst." What do we thirst for, my dear brothers and sisters? If you hear that word, "I thirst," was it physical thirst that Jesus was feeling when he said, "I thirst"? In his humanity, yes, physical thirst. But more than that, it was the thirst for those people who were formerly with him. Dying on the cross, perhaps, Jesus was whimpering while saying, "I thirst for you." Why? For the reason that he was also thirsting for his followers and apostles who were with him during his miraculous and healing and powerful speaking ministry. For our lives, who is really for us and not for us. Those who are for us would choose to remain no matter the odds against us. Those who are not for us would immediately evaporate from our sights to save their necks. But our Mother Mary and the disciples remained with Jesus. They did not run away. But sometimes, my dear brothers and sisters, we run away when things happen. We don't stand for the truth. When we encounter these words, "I thirst," let us imagine that Jesus is addressing these words to you and me. I thirst for you to be faithful in your marriage covenant. I thirst for you to be faithful in your marriage covenant. I thirst for you to be honest where you are presently working right now. I thirst for you to value the sacredness of life over the evils of abortion and extrajudicial killings. I thirst for you to always be humble and simple. I thirst for your presence at Holy Mass. Mass every day or even every Sunday if you cannot make it every day. I thirst for you to become a good father and a good wife or a good mother. I thirst for you to become a good and God-loving son and daughter. I thirst for you to be faithful to your priesthood and to your diaconate. I thirst for you to be faithful to your religious life. I thirst for you to help those who are going hungry caused by this COVID-19 pandemic. Now, if Jesus is thirsting for us, would you respond to Jesus' thirst? It is a question to ponder about. Like our Mother Mary decided to stay with the apostles. Would you respond to Jesus' thirst when he says, "I thirst"? Amen.
Thank you for joining us for this celebration of the Mass. This virtual Mass is broadcast to hundreds of people every day of the week. You know, over 100 years ago, the very first celebrations of the Mass took place on the second floor of the Glenview Public House. been inconceivable that 100 years later we would be reaching so many people all over the world through this technology. If you'd like to support the ongoing broadcasts of OLPH's Masses, please go to our website, go to Give Central, and you'd be able to support the ongoing outreach of this virtual ministry. Thank you for your support. Most of all, thank you for joining us in prayer. God bless you.